Veliki pozdrav i dobrodošli u još jedno izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Kao što vidite, nalazimo se ispred Štark arene. Čekamo da naš današnji sagovornik završi svoj trening. On je neko ko je relativno brzo ušao u srca navijača, ne samo zbog velikog košarkaškog talenta, već i zbog njegove harizme i velike ljubavi koju pokazuje prema klubu. Sa nama danas Matijas Lesor, a mi idemo da ga upoznamo i da čujemo njegovu priču. There you are.
Hello.
What's up? What's up,
How you
man?
doing?
How are you?
I'm great. You?
Good, thank you. Do you guys do you have therapy? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just taking care of my body.
Sure, are you okay?
I'm always good.
Matijas, finally you made it. You're gonna play EuroLeague playoffs. So, how are you feeling?
Feel great. It's a first step of our job that we're going to get done. You know, it was a big thing to accomplish for this team, for this fans, for this city. So we got it done. But it's like I say, it's only a first step. So.
And tell me about expectations about EuroLeague.
I feel like the way we play right now, we can play against anybody in Europe. I've been saying this the whole year, though. When we come in the game focused and ready to play, and we're ready on defense especially, we're a tough team to match up with. So I guess nobody in EuroLeague wants to come here for the playoffs. So, you know, we're ready for anybody.
And tell me about ABBA.
ABBA League is the same. We know it's going to be. It's going to be a tough league. Coach like to say it's the most important thing this year. It's more important than EuroLeague. So, you know, we have to make sure this team stay in EuroLeague next year. And the only way is to win ABBA.
Yeah, I understand. So, should we continue this conversation elsewhere? But where are we going? But where?
I need to go get my dog, and then we can walk him together.
Yeah, I would like it. So, shall we?
Let's do this.
Okay. Would you like to present us your friend?
Yeah, that's my little boy. That's Marnie. That's my dog. He's 2 years old, from France. The craziest dog you ever seen. A lot of energy, and that's my buddy.
Hi, Marnie. Yeah, he doesn't like to meet new people. He's not in the mood now.
He's acting up. He's acting up. Don't worry, he'll relax later.
So maybe it's better for him to walk a little bit. If you want, we can walk and start the conversation.
Like to walk. Maybe run if you can.
You need to follow us,
Marnie.
That way. So, is the first time you're coming here with him?
Yeah, it's the first time he's coming to Beton Hala, so it's new for him. I think he's really excited about it.
And I would like to talk a little bit about your country, because we know you were born in Martinique. But I would like you to talk about your country and to describe it to us, because unfortunately I've never been there.
I don't know. I will go in the grass.
He's going to grass.
So my country is a wonderful place, the best place in the world. I recommend everywhere to go to Martinique on vacation. No, I'm joking. It's a really nice place. You know, it's a lot different than here. I mean, it's not many people who know about Martinique in the world in general, besides in France. But it's a very good place. You know, it's an island in the Caribbean, close to island like St. Lucia, St. Martin, for those who knows. And you know, it's a little paradise to me. This is my little paradise.
Can you describe it? Describe your country in 3 words. Just 3.
Oh, that's tough. 3 words is not enough. I would say beautiful, exotic, and fun.
And what about Serbia? Can you describe me Serbia in 3 words?
Serbia is warm.
Okay.
Not because of the weather, but because of the people.
That's not good. That's not good.
I would say warm, surprising. I was really surprised when I came here. And last word I would say, it's probably crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy place.
I know that when you were little, you started to play football.
Yes.
And somehow you decided to play basketball. So why did you decide to switch to basketball?
Actually, I started playing football because it's the #1 sport in my island, in France in general, but in Martinique, football is very popular. So I started playing that with my friends, and you know, it's cool and everything. So I went to the team in my city, and I was just training there with my friends. And then when I grew a little bit, I saw that my two big brothers was playing basketball. And obviously, you know, when you're the little brother, you want to be like your big brother. So I started to try basketball too. So for a long period, I was doing both. And then, I don't know why, I just like basketball more, and I started to play basketball. I had to choose between both, and I just wanted to be like my two big brother, and I just quit football and started playing basketball.
More the legs, more to be here.
I told you, like the grass. You love the grass.
And I read an interview of yours. Like when you had 15 years old, you went to France. That was a very big stepping stone in your career because you got scouted and you had a chance to go to France. But actually, I learned something that was very touching. And you said that when you moved from Martinique to France, you had a kind of cultural shock. Can you talk more about that period?
Yeah, actually it was not only in my career, it was in my life. A big step for me to move from Martinique to France. You know, like I said, Martinique is a very small island, and you know, everybody know each other. Not everybody know each other, but it's very close, and like people know each other, and like, you know, it's not as big as France. And I was not even in a big city in France. I was in Chalon, so it's not even a big city, but it was still a shock for me to move from Martinique to France. But it helped me a lot also to grow up as a man, you know, to be away from my family, away from my people. I had to discover another culture, and I had to find how to move by myself. Like I said, I grew up with my family, we was all together, and at this time I was 15, and I had to figure out how to be by myself a little bit, how to adapt to a new environment, and it was a big thing for me to move there that young.
So you were alone there. I mean, you were just a teenager. Was that hard sometimes? You wanted to give up and come back home, or?
I had a hard time, but I never really wanted to give up because I know I was there for a reason, and I know I was lucky to be there. A lot of my friends from Martinique would love to have the chance to be in a school of basketball in France, and I was in a very good one too in Chalon. So I never felt like I should give up. You know, actually my first 3 years, I had opportunities to go back to Martinique for Christmas, but I didn't do it because I knew that if I went to Martinique in the middle of the winter and to see my people in the middle of the season, going back to France would be very hard, you know. And so I decided not to do it and just to stay committed to the purpose that I had there, and to keep doing what I was supposed to do there. And you know, it was like I say, at 15 years old, to be able to take that decision to say, okay, I will sacrifice this week or two that I can be home with my family because I had a bigger purpose and the bigger goals, was already, I think, a very mature. I mean, now I realize I was very mature for me to do that, take that decision at 15.
Does he want to walk? Do you want me to take over? Maybe this part?
Go ahead, I'll let you do it. Don't struggle too much.
Come here. Do you want to collaborate with me? Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay. That's good, that's good. And tell me about Serbia. You came here for the first time, 2017.
Exactly.
You play with Red Star after you went abroad, and in 2021 you're coming back, but not to Red Star, but Partizan.
Yeah.
So first of all, why did you choose Partizan? And second of all, why did you came back to Serbia?
Why did I choose Partizan? Because at the time it was the best decision I could take for my career. Obviously, playing for a coach like Željko was a big factor in that decision. And you know, they had big goals, and I liked the goal that they had. You know, the year before I won EuroLeague with Monaco, Euro Cup, I mean, with Monaco, and they had the ambition of winning Euro Cup again, and you know, it was a big challenge for me to be able to have a chance to win the Euro Cup 2 years in a row, and to play for a coach like Željko, you know, was also, like I say, a big factor. And I look at the team that they had, and I saw that there was some very good players there, and the team was very competitive. I actually went to watch the game when they played in Paris, and I went there. I met Zoran there. We talked for a little bit, not for too long, but just a little bit. And I like the way the team was playing. I like what I saw from the team on that game, and it helped me a lot in my decision to wanted to join the team.
You said you wanted to work with Željko, and a lot of players said that that one of the main reasons why they came to Partizan at first is because of him.
Yeah.
So tell us, how is Željko?
Oh, Željko is Serbian.
He's
Everything
Serbian.
I say about Serbian is about Serbia, is Željko. You know, I talked to some player who I had the chance to play with James before I came here, and I talked to James. James Stanley was playing now. I was with him in Maccabi, and before I signed with Partizan, I was talking with him about how is Željko working, and he told me exactly how it is. He told me that he's a very, beside the coach that he is, because everybody knows about the coach, and I don't have to say anything about him as a coach. Like, obviously, he's the greatest ever. He won 9 EuroLeague, and you know, there's nothing to say about it. But as a person, I like what James told me about him as a person, and I also like what I experienced with him. You know, he's a great human, great person. He's very a player coach. You know, you can talk to him at any time, and he's very open to the players, and he allows you to be yourself, and he allows you to grow as a man. And this is something that was very important to me, you know, to have a coach who could understand me and who could allow me to be myself, and who would not try to change me, and which I could communicate with him. And like, he was a very open person, very direct person. If you have something to tell him, you can tell him however you want. He will understand it, and he's the same way. He will tell you whatever he thinks, whatever he feels like. And you know, I like this type of person who's really honest, very direct, and this was something that I really like about him. And every time I talk about him, this is the first thing that I think about.
Yeah, he has good communication with you guys. That's
yes.
the most important thing. And we have a great timing because we're in front of the restaurant.
Perfect.
So we can come in and continue there.
Let's go.
I think
If they have food for money, then
yeah.
it's okay.
Okay, let's go there. Before we talk about Željko, but now I would like to talk about about your fans. Yeah. Water?
Yeah, can I have some water too?
Hvala. So we talked about Željko before, and I would like now to talk about your fans, because you're one of the favorite players of your fans. So tell me more about your relationship with them.
Man, these fans here are amazing. You know, they proved that they are the best in the world this year, I believe. At least in Europe, they proved that they was the best. So, you know, the thing that they're doing for us and for this team, and every game, like I think it's 4 games in a row, they break the EuroLeague record right now. So this is crazy. This is amazing. So, you know, these fans here are the best fans I could wish for, and they're giving us so much on the court and off the court that, you know, it's tough to explain and it's tough to describe them with words.
Are Serbian fans a little bit different from the other fans of other countries you played before?
Yes, they're totally different, especially here in Partizan. People know that they really know about basketball here, and like they're not just fans who watch statistics and say, oh, he played good, he played bad. They can really see players who's giving things that doesn't show up, let's say, on the stat sheets, and like, you know, like fighting spirit, giving everything you have on the court, like giving positive energy to your teammate, giving energy. It's some stuff that you don't see on the stat sheet, but Partizan fans are able to see it. And for sure, here in Serbia, you know, they are very passionate and they are extreme in their love for their teams. And this is really different to any places that I played in. I mean, I played some teams with the fans and supporters, but to our people like here, it was really like every time they come on the court and you turn around and you look at the stands, you feel like their life is on the line. Like for us, it's a game, but for them, it's like their life is on the line, and like they're really giving everything they have in the stands. And you know, when you're a player and you look around and you see 20,000 people standing up all game, singing for you all game, it's giving you a different type of energy.
I said before that you're one of the favorite players of Partizan fans. And I know situations after a game. Why are you smiling? You know what I'm going to ask. You know.
It's a lot of situations after games, so actually I don't know.
It's a very weird and beautiful situation. A guy proposed to his girlfriend, but she came to you and she was like, "Do you want to be my groomsman?"
Yes, actually the men asked me. They proposed to each other during the game against Bayern Munich, and yeah, at the end of the game. He came to ask me if I wanted to be his best man. At first I thought he wanted just a picture because, you know, sometimes fans wait for us outside and ask for pictures, so I thought he wanted a picture, but he was like, I said, okay, come on, let's take the picture, whatever. He said, no, I don't want a picture. I said, yes, I want a picture, but not only this. I just proposed to my now wife. She said yes, and we was thinking that maybe we could be our best man, and in my head I was like, hold up. Like I was trying to process what was going on because it was very crazy moments. You know, I didn't expect this at all, and you know, seeing like the emotion, like I say, the fans giving us so much, and seeing the emotion in his eyes when he asked me this, and seeing how much it meant for him, I could only say yes because, you know, it's for me it's very an honor, you know, that someone that I've never met him before. He saw me in the game and said, but we never met and never talked to each other. And probably the best day of his life, you know, for a lot of people, the wedding is the best day of their life. He wanted me to be with him and next to him for the best day of his life, and the day that would change his life forever. He could choose anybody in his entourage and anybody in the world, but he chose me to be there, and you know, it means a lot to me when he asked me this.
But tell me about the wedding. I want to know, did you enjoy? Why you're smiling? Was that bad? That was weird. It was a new experience for you. Did you experience Serbian wedding before?
Never. Actually, I didn't went to a wedding in almost 10 years. Last time I went to a wedding was my brother's wedding. So I haven't been to a wedding in a lot of time, and it was a very good experience, you know, to experience that. Unfortunately, I had a training that day, so I couldn't really enjoy it to the fullest, let's say. It was after the derby, and you know, I went to the wedding, then I had to leave in the middle of the wedding to go to my training, and I came back later after the training, and it was, like I say, a very good experience. We had fun there, even though, like I say, I didn't stay for the whole wedding. I had to leave, but it was very fun, and it was a very good experience, and I liked it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good experience. There was a lot of good food, and
yes.
Now you keep in mind the food because we are eating fish because you don't eat red meat.
No,
and the Serbian
meat
wedding is a lot of pork. So what did you eat, Matijas?
They had some dishes for me. There are some very good fish actually there. There are some bread. There are some salad. They have a lot of different things. Like you say, people eat a lot here, and they like to bring a lot of food. So it was a lot of choices. Obviously, it was a lot of meat because here people eat a lot of meat and red meat, especially pork and stuff like this. Me, I choose not to eat it for the moment, but no, I could find some good food there, and it was, like I say, they made sure I was good, they made sure everything was okay for me. They asked me before the wedding if I eat everything. I told them what I was eating, so they prepared stuff for me, and it was good.
Ovdje imamo dva tipa ajvara, jedan je zeleni ajvar, zelene paprike I vrganja. Ovdje vam je crveni ajvar, ovdje imate smuđ serviran sa krompirom I sa blitvom, I sa druge strane imamo soma koji je rađen u vojvođanskom bećarcu.
Hvala puno.
Hvala. We have like fish here because you don't eat meat, you said before, but why? Why you don't eat? You can eat so it's not getting cold.
Yes.
And while talking. But there's a reason you don't like it, or just
there's no specific reason. I just tried it at some point 2 years ago. I was reading stuff about the alimentation for athletes, and I had some teammates who didn't eat meat, and they kind of influenced me to try to stop it. And I stopped for a little bit, and then I like the way my body reacts to it. So I just decided that from now on I will just cut it off. First I reduced it, and now I just stop it totally.
Well, Serbian food is full of pork, so full of meat, but okay, you have other alternatives right now. Here, I know you tried ajvar. You have ajvar right there, and you pretty like it.
Yes.
So what else you like to eat of Serbian food?
Before I stopped eating meat, I used to eat cevapi a lot. I used to love cevapi. I still like it. I just, for the moment, like I say, when I retire, I will eat meat again. It's just because of I play basketball, I stop it. But I like cevapi a lot. I like salmon. I mean, it's not. I know it's not Serbian, but I don't know. Somehow in Serbia, you have very good salmon.
Okay,
I don't know
Serbian. Why salmon is Serbian?
So I like Serbian salmon. Yeah.
Okay, you like Serbian salmon.
Yeah. So I like also the chicken, the open chicken, the piletina.
Okay.
It's like the chicken leg that they cut and they open without the bone. I like it too. I only eat this in Serbia, and I like it a lot.
Actually, I'm super surprised that you understand the guy. So you speak a little bit of Serbian.
I do speak a little bit of Serbian. I cannot say that I speak fluently. A lot of time people come to me in the street and start speaking Serbian like full speed, full fluent, and a lot of time I don't understand. I actually speak a little slow, and it's words that I'm used to hear because I'm coming to eat in restaurants and stuff. Yeah, I know some words, obviously. I guess it's a video that a lot of people see. But so yeah, I know some words in Serbia and I know some basic stuff, but I would not say that I speak perfectly. I still have to get better in Serbian, so I will try to learn more now.
So would you like to start to try these sauces with the bread?
Let's try it.
So we could. You haven't tried this one, I think.
The bread.
Okay, I have to try.
I can eat by
but
myself.
I don't eat. Okay, I'm a little bit particular as you. You don't eat meat. I don't eat bread.
Oh.
Okay,
so you put on a potato.
Yeah, good. Good job.
There's no problem, only solutions.
Yeah. And this is like a regular Ivar, and this is Ivar with mushrooms, or Ivar with something. So which one would you like more?
I think the one with mushroom. I like
with
it.
mushroom.
Yeah. With mushroom or something?
With the something mushroom.
Something like a mushroom.
Yeah, because he said another thing, but I didn't hear him.
So something with a mushroom.
Something with a
Let's
mushroom.
try it like this.
Tell me that in French.
Ivac avec quelque chose et des champignons.
He sounds better. He sounds very good.
Say this Serbian so I can get better, you see?
Ivar Saneč.
Saneče.
Da.
Ivac Saneče.
Ivar Saneč.
Volim Ivac Saneče. Dobro.
Okay, before we talk about the wedding, we talk about food, but now I would like to talk about music.
Yeah.
So did you have a good time? Do you understand some Serbian words? Do you know some Serbian songs?
I know, I mean, one is not really Serbian from what I understand. I know 2 Serbian songs.
Okay.
Besides Partisan song, of course.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I know. I like them and I kind of know the hook, let's say. I like Zeg Zeg Dadule.
Okay.
And I like Motivoda.
Okay, that's pretty
like.
interesting. You can sing that. You can.
Wait,
Yeah.
I like to sing without the music. Zeg Zeg Dadule is easy to sing.
Okay, I'm not hearing.
Zeg Zeg Dadule, 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 Zeg 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 Dadule. That's crazy. That's easy to find.
Me too, also.
Motivoda, I like to hear. It's one of my friends who introduced me, who make me listen to this song because I was going to a restaurant a lot and they was playing. I say, oh, I like this song, and then she showed me the words, and I know a little bit of it now.
And Partisan song, which is your favorite Partisan song?
Gde god ti da igra is my favorite one.
Gde god ti da igraš?
Yeah. Tu se sad igrao pali. Samo tebi meni, samo tebi odadi. Oh, it's easy, it's easy.
It's easy,
I sing
it's
it.
easy.
You
it's
see me in the
easy.
game, I sing it. I like this song because especially this year they show that this song is very true because in a lot of games away they was there with us and they show us support. So I really like this song. And then now I really like it even more because it's not only a song, it's the truth.
Okay, Matijas, this program is a little bit particular because the presenter is not wrapping up, but my guest is doing that.
Okay.
So if you want to say something to your fans, you have the cameras and go.
I just want to say hvala puno to all the Partisan fans, all the people who show us support for the whole year. The top 8 is coming. You know, it's gonna be big. I believe we're going to break more records again, and you know, it's going to be a good thing. And you know, we're really happy that we make something very big for this city and for this club. And we have big goals ahead of us. So we're waiting for you in the arena. We're waiting for you to give us a support like you did all year. And again, hvala puno za sve.